Hello everyone. Today I'm going to take you through a simple example into how to use bookmarks to unhide and hide different visualizations. Now for this example today, I'm going to be using the 2020 college football playoff standings. In Power BI, in general, bookmarks themselves take screenshots of a specific point in time. Now this is very useful for when you want to slice and dice different things and show different points in time. However, that doesn't always work for your use case. In this example, what I want to show in my national champion section is 4 different bookmarks. So I've got the 4 different teams based on the current standings today. Beneath that, I've got the final standings themselves along with what the records would be. And so for this example, I've got a column for every single team and what the records would be depending on who wins the championship. So in this example, we've got our champion being Alabama. If we want to use bookmarks to switch that to, for example, Notre Dame, that wouldn't necessarily work just using standard bookmarks, and I'll show you why. So first things first, let's go ahead and create a bookmark for our Alabama champion. So we'll go ahead and hit View and then click on Bookmarks, and we will add a bookmark. We'll call this Alabama. Now let's say we want to set up our bookmark for Notre Dame. We'll go ahead and delete the Champion Alabama column and pull in the Champion Notre Dame column. I think we're ready to go. So we'll go ahead and add a bookmark for Notre Dame. Now we'll assign these 2 bookmarks to the 2 buttons for Alabama and Notre Dame. So we'll go ahead and hit Alabama, go down to Action, and assign this as a bookmark to the bookmark Alabama. And we'll do the same thing for Notre Dame. Okay, now watch what happens when we go ahead and hit the bookmark for Alabama. This champion section, go ahead and watch that. So nothing happened, and the reason why is because the visualization doesn't dynamically change the column based on the bookmark. But there is a way around this, thankfully. What we have to do is assign different visuals to hide and unhide depending on what's actually selected. So first thing we need to do is create 3 different duplicates of this matrix right here. So we'll go ahead and copy this 3 times. And let's go ahead and open up the selection pane so we can select different visuals. So you can see we've got 4 different tables now in our selection pane. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 down here. Let's go ahead and hide all of them except for 1 using this little eye logo right here. And so for this first one, we've got Notre Dame selected as our champion. And so the other 3 tables are now hidden. So we can go ahead and update our Notre Dame bookmark to go there. So now we'll go to hide this one and unhide the next matrix. And we will get rid of the champion Notre Dame column and replace it with the champion Alabama column. And go ahead and update our Alabama bookmark. And keep going down the list, hide this one, pull up the next one. And for this one, let's go ahead and select Clemson as our champion. And we'll add a bookmark for Clemson. Okay. And last but not least, we will pull up the last matrix and put in Ohio State as our champion. And create a bookmark for Ohio State. Now let's go ahead and assign these bookmarks to the different buttons. So we've already got Alabama and Notre Dame set up from before. Let's go ahead and assign Ohio State and Clemson. Okay. Now we should be set up to see this. So we've got our 4 buttons with our 4 teams along with the final standings. So in this current example, we've got champion Ohio State. Let's now switch it to Notre Dame. And you can see that the column is now switched to the Notre Dame column. You can switch it to Alabama, and last but not least to Clemson. So you can see the standings, the records are changing as we click these different bookmarks, and that's based off of hiding and unhiding the different matrices that are on top of each other here. So just another example of what you can do, different functionality you can use within bookmarks to get your desired result. Thank you everyone for watching.